Alright, yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And we were just playing some basketball, so we look a little greasy, but basically Penguinz0 just made this girl cheat on me. Let me preface, is that the right word? She didn't like actually fully cheat. Well, basically, like, what I'm trying to say is we weren't officially like boyfriend and girlfriend, but we were at the point where like I literally met like all of her friends. Like, we went on a bunch of dates, a couple of dates, all that. And we both like kind of, she literally hinted at me that she wanted me to be her boyfriend. And, like, we were pretty serious. So it was at like that point. So I just titled cheating because, so you get the idea. And that's how I feel. So I can title it whatever the hell I want. But basically, I don't even blame her because what happened was so atrocious, bro. It had to be Penguinz0's fault. So basically, me and this girl, she was my type. She graduated from high school valedictorian. She was really smart, going to the medical field like I am. I like my smart girls. The only thing was she was pretty short. She was like 5'2". I like my girls a bit taller, like at least 5'8", 5'9". This was just pretty fucking tall, but that's how I like it. So I mean, I'm fine with shorter though, because she had a pretty lethal face card and two other lethal things. So I easily let it slide. But what happened was, like, our first date was good, second date was good, everything was good. Like, I don't want to make this too long because I gotta go back. I'm just on like a break right now, but so I'm just gonna talk about what happened yesterday. So there's the preface. We're about to start like officially dating. She's my type. But in my head, I called it off. Like, I already knew. Like, it's kind of counterintuitive to what I said, but I kind of already called it off in my head because she did go to raves, and I've dated a couple rave girls, and no matter what they tell you, like, they just go for fun. They don't know what the fuck they're going for. Half the time, they don't even know what the fuck, like, they don't know what the fuck the artist is. When a girl goes to a rave, 99.99% of the time, they're doing it to fucking see other guys and get attention. Like, it's like, do not be a cuck and fall for that, bro. Like, do not. Like, so many girls do it. Like, a lot of guys go to party too. It's just the way it is, like, around my age at least. Do not get with one of these girls, bro. Like, eventually, somehow, they'll get married to some fucking bum, but don't be the bum, bro. So I already knew. Like, she went to that one rave. But she was like, it was when we just met, so I don't really give a fuck. Obviously, when we were dating, I wouldn't let her go to a rave fucking without me, because fuck that, bro. Like, fuck that. Like, bro, there's other girls that I know want me that wouldn't fucking do that shit, because they know. Like, I'm gonna let them know I don't fucking like that shit. But yeah, so yesterday is when I met all of her people, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fucking making a YouTube video. Fucking Penguinz0 just sent these people after me, bro. Bro. Alright, they're far enough away from freaking Penguinz0. Stop. Penguinz0 is trying to stop me from making this video. But I met all of her friends yesterday. We were at like a barbecue. It was looking rainy, so it was like an indoor fucking barbecue. But this girl had a nice enough house, so it was chill. Her friends were very strange, but I'm fine with some weirdos. Like, it's chill, so I don't really care. It was fun though. We talked. They were pretty nice. They're all pretty shy. They didn't really fucking talk to me. One thing I didn't like is, like, they had the audacity. Like, I went to the bathroom and, like, they asked her, like, is he usually, like, quiet? Like, bro, when I got there, I'm not, like, a shy person. Like, I looked at them in the eyes and I tried to, like, introduce myself, but they all, like, averted their gaze. And, like, they basically, like, pretend I didn't exist. Like, they were weird people. So, I used to be like that, so I can't even blame them. I get it. But yeah, eventually, they started warming up to me. I'm not gonna say I warmed up to them, but they got used to my presence. I started making them all laugh, and then we played like Jackbox on the TV. I pretty much demolished most of the rounds, or I got like second. It's kind of hard to win when I don't know all the inside jokes, so it's like fucked. But I still was making them. I was still doing good. So props to me. And then their dog really liked me. It was like 9 other girls. So, I don't know. The dog was so fucking tough. Like, the dog did not want to do shit with any of them. Those freaking foids, bro. The dog stayed with the alpha, me. So that was tough. But, yeah, it was fun. You know, like, she was, like, touching, like, up on me, like, the whole time. Because, like, you know, she was, like, you know, grabbing my arm. Like, you know. You could tell, like, when a girl likes you. So I thought I was in, bro. I was happy, bro. Like, my type, besides the height. Smart, beautiful. All that good stuff. Besides that, so I already fucking... Like, I guess I was kind of coping to myself that maybe it could go better. Like, I was, like... But, yeah, fuck that. So, let's just get to the fucking atrocious part. So, when we're done, we'll basically go to her place. And I'm in the bathroom. Like, I had to go to the bathroom because I didn't go the whole time because it was fucking awkward. And here's where here's where Penguinz0, bro. Here's where Penguinz0 just fucking manipulated her. Like, it just went all wrong immediately. Her bathroom was kind of a mess. But, oh my god, more people. Why there's so many people here, bro? Penguinz0. Penguinz0, I'm about to get to the good part, and he's trying to stop me. But basically, you know, she lives in like a studio apartment because, you know, I guess she has the money for that. Her family was freaking loaded. So, and not that a studio apartment's insane, but they had like a house in 4 different countries. Like, these were real loaded people. So, you know, that's also part of the reason I just, you know, I let the one rave slide. But I hear her, like, she gets this freaky music ready. So I'm already, like, mentally preparing myself. I'm like, it's about to go down. But the dog that loved me, he low-key saved me because I had so much fuzz all over me. So I was taking some of the fuzz and putting it in the trash. And one of the times, like, right before I was about to leave, like, the last fuzz I put in, I hear, like, a plop. Like, a plop. And here's where the Penguinz0 bullshit starts, bro. He did this shit, bro. Because when I look down at that plop, I shit you not, I see a fucking used Trojan condom shitter. And it was a fucking small size, too. It was way smaller than my size. So, I wasn't even that mad. Like, you can't even be that mad. It was literally like a medium, so... Which isn't bad, I guess, but... You know, it makes me feel better. So, yeah. So, I looked in the trash because it was like one of the ones with lids and I wasn't really looking. I don't know how it fell out, but I see like another one in there, like right at the very top. So, bro, I already knew, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, the jokes write themselves at this point. No fucking girls are loyal. Like, genuinely, I don't think there's a loyal girl out there. Like, ever, bro. Bro, do not let girls say that their lives are harder. Because they be doing this bullshit, bro. And if it wasn't for that fucking goated dog, I would have never found this shit out. So thank you to the dog, bro. His name was Rocco. I'll never see him again now, but fucking thank you, Rocco. So I go out. She's on her bed. And she immediately starts with this bullshit, bro. She has the freaky music going. She's like, oh. She said, look at that body. Like, what the fuck kind of wrist is that, bro? That shit pissed me off. That shit made me soft, bro. But basically, you know, I don't fucking play, bro. I don't want to fucking touch this chick. I've had enough fucking, like, I feel like a lot of guys would have just, like, tapped that and then left. Not saying I'm any better, but, like, I don't even want to. She doesn't even fucking deserve to be fucking used. So I just said, what's up with the fucking Trojan rappers? And, like, her face, bro, when you could see her face, this is what all these fucking girls do, bro. This is the Penguinz0 manipulative bullshit, bro. Penguinz0 makes them all think they can do this shit, bro. You could see on her face, she was thinking of things to say. And the first thing she goes is like, were you looking around my bathroom? And, like, I don't know what I did. I had Conquerors hockey or something. I didn't say anything, but it was like a heat of the moment. Like, I don't really remember exactly what I looked like or anything, but her face, bro, it just, like, that shit shut down immediately, bro. I think it's because she knew that shit was, like, right there. Because I didn't even have to say anything. Like, her face shut down. Like, she was immediately going with this fucking manipulative bullshit. But Yeah, but that shit shut down. I said, it fucking fell in front of me. Like, I told her the truth. I said, I was throwing out, like, the dog hair, and that shit fell in front of me. So, then I fucking looked in, and that shit was right at the fucking top. And then she had the audacity to say, she literally said to me, like, oh, what do you think it's for? Like, what the fuck, bro? And this girl was, like, really sweet the whole time. Like, I shit you not, she was so sweet. She literally made me fucking all this dessert, which I'm gonna fucking eat still. Fucking, bro. And, like, this, immediately that fucking facade came down. You know, she was trying to call Penguinz0 for help. I could see it in her face, like, she was trying to think of excuses. And I just said when. Like, I said when. She's like, a month ago. A fucking month ago. It's at the top of your trash, and you have the audacity to say it was a month ago. So I'm like, it's right at the top of your trash. And she's like, I don't really take out that trash. Bro. And you know, the sad thing is, bro, because of fucking Penguinz0, all these guys out here, a lot of guys would have just took it and just believed it because she was bad and just gave her way. Because I've seen it so many times. A girl can say the most evil shit to a guy, and, like, deep down the guy knows it's wrong, but they'll just fucking let them get away with it because they're lonely, or it's not that big of a deal if I just went there. Like, so many fucking pathetic losers, bro. Do not be like that, because it just lets them get with what, it just lets these girls, bro, it lets them know. They don't even think. They know they can do whatever they want. And it was really satisfying to see her face. Oh my god, it's hot in this car, bro. But it was really satisfying to see her face. She fucking knew she couldn't come up with anything, like, any more excuses. So I just didn't say anything. She's like, well, do you want to talk about it? Like, we can talk about it. Like, can we talk about it? I literally said, what is there to talk about? Like, what the fuck is there to talk about? Like, how are you gonna fix this, bro? Not only did you fucking basically cheat, like, I'm not gonna say, like, bro, like, you fucking were gonna hide this from me. Like, you were basically gonna use me, and, like, she was never gonna tell me this shit. Like, I know damn well if I didn't find out about that, she was never gonna tell me. Like, she was basically gonna, like, I'm not even a human, bro. Like, how do you treat someone else like that? Like, it's disgusting, bro. It's kind of like my last video. Please go watch my last video, but, you know, that situation was even worse. But this one was fucking targeted at me, so I just said, I'm going home. Like, I just fucking left. I fucking left right there, bro. Like, I could hear, like, when you see her face when I said, what is there to talk about? Like, she was trying to cry. I don't know if she was holding it in or trying to cry, bro. But she was just broken. Like, she went from the manipulation, and she tried to do the tears, bro. I did not let that shit slide, bro. I just fucking left. And, like, it was so satisfying seeing her fucking crumble, bro. Like, it lasted longer than I said, but, you know, she was breaking down the whole time. Like, she knew she was cooked. And, you know, I'm not even upset because it is her loss, bro. There's other girls that would take the chance. Like, I don't want to sound like an egotistical dick, but it's true. And, you know, they're low-key better than her. So, I'm just loyal. Like, I, like, only like to talk to one girl at a time, really. So, you know, even though there were better options, you know, I wanted to, you know, it doesn't fucking matter, because if you want someone good, you have to be good. And, you know, I think it's not good to treat people like that, like they're better options. Like, you can't just, like, obviously I thought, like, you're gonna think they're better options, but you don't know that. And I'm already in with this girl, so, you know, they could be badder, but it doesn't mean they're better. But whatever. So that was fucking cooked. And then, you know, later, you know, I blocked her, but I have an alt TikTok account. I checked her reposts and shit, and it's all like, I'm gonna throw up, and then, like, I just lost the love of my life. Like, yeah, you fucking did, bro. There's no one else that's gonna be better for you than me, and you fucking threw it away, you fucking piece of shit whore. Fucking bum, bro. And it's all because of Penguinz0, bro. There's no way he did not influence this situation, bro. He's always influencing shit in my life. This shit had to be him, bro. Like, there's no other explanation. None. But yeah, that's the video. Peace.